Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I certainly wasn't planning on making a video like this. I was planning on doing something else, but as you know, life can sometimes get in the way. We had a really bad storm yesterday that just sort of came out of nowhere, and it had vertical winds, really hard rain. I mean, it came in so fast that it took me by surprise for sure. Yeah. What you saw earlier was me trying to trim down some branches from a tree that fell. It's a huge, really huge oak tree. Yep, this oak tree, it's huge. It's not the only tree that has fallen, but we are so thankful that we are all okay and we are all safe.
With all the trees on this property, I would have not have guessed the oak tree would have fallen. I guess I just thought that the root system would be stronger, but as you can see here, it just was not. It's as if they were really spiderwebby, and it made the tree more top-heavy, if anything, so I guess it kind of made sense that it was only a matter of time for it to be blown down. Also, as we were investigating, we noticed that there was another whole pine tree laying on top of the oak tree, and we were kind of wondering, where in the world did this one come from? And so we started looking around for broken stumps, things like that, and then we finally realized at the top of this pine tree that it had been broken off by the wind. Sadly, another pine tree had been blown down, but we were just thankful that this one was not hanging over the power lines. When you see the way this tree has fallen, it's almost as if the finger of God let it down perfectly. I mean, the house wasn't hit, the quail coop wasn't hit, and even my shed was saved. So, I mean, it just brings chills to me when I think about it. It's pretty amazing. The yard, of course, was filled with debris and branches, so we spent a good part of that evening and the next day cleaning up and putting it in piles. We did end up losing power, but I'm so thankful that a couple months back I started to build up an emergency kit, and one of the things I bought was this solar USB port device, and it worked for charging our phones, and I don't regret buying it at all. For my kit, I also purchased these emergency lights. Now, they are battery operated. I probably will look into solar at some point, but I'll tell you what, if you're in a pinch, these lights work really well. I mean, I just knew something like this was going to happen, so I needed to get something. I was really happy to see the tree servicemen. They really put some thought in how to cut the tree down without harming themselves, or anything else on the property for that matter.
All right, that's pretty much what is left of the oak tree. And now that it's gone, I'm just going around the property and looking at things that need to get fixed. Obviously, my laundry line is down. Sorry if you still hear trees being cut down, because trees are still being cut down. My fence needs to get fixed where my compost is, and my fire pit, like all the stones are cracked, so that all needs to get replaced. But honestly, I really can't complain. We're so thankful that, I mean, look how close this tree is to the house, that it didn't hit the house. You know, we couldn't be more thankful for that. When this storm did happen, you know, my husband was away at work and my son was away as well. So it was just kind of my daughter and I holding the fort down, and we were really scared. I didn't know. It just happened so fast, and I didn't even hear these trees fall at all. People were like, well, that must have been so loud. And I was like, I didn't hear anything. I heard absolutely nothing because the wind was so loud. The rain was hitting so hard. And I honestly had no idea anything had even occurred until I went outside and started looking around. Other than that, I hope you guys had a good weekend. And hopefully next time we meet, things will be a little bit more put together with a more normal video. Which reminds me, I wanted to ask you guys if you wanted to do a Q&A, if you had any questions about any of the videos that I have posted in the past, or anything that you'd like to know about the channel, or, oh gosh, dare I say, even me, or my family. I know some people do that, but I figured since we reached 500 followers, maybe we could do something special like that. Or if you guys wanted to do a live, let me know. So, all right, you guys take care, and as always, God bless, and I will speak to you next time.